need for national information policy, seeks ethical and responsible broadcasting across Nigeria. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 6 on Nta News24. We are reaching you live from Abuja. I am Dennis Adegunloye. Troops of Operation Fansa Yanma in the northwest have arrested a notorious terrorist leader known as Abubakar Bawa Ibrahim, also known as Habu Dogo, in Rumji village, Ilila local government area of Sokoto state. A statement by the Director Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, revealed that Habu Dogo is a wanted terrorist on the watch list of security agencies both in Nigeria and Niger Republic due to the transborder nature of his terrorist activities. Similarly, troops in the southeast arrested 7 IPOB ESN terrorist commanders and operatives. During the period under review, troops killed 187 terrorists, arrested 262, rescued 147 kidnapped victims, and recovered arms. Efforts of the Nigerian Navy in sanitizing the waterways of the country and the calm restored to the Gulf of Guinea in the fight against kidnapping, sea robbery, and piracy have continued to receive international recognition. Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Naval Command, Rear Admiral Sahid Adeshina Akinwande, used the feat to charge graduates of Command Level Officers Course 7, the Naval War College, Nigeria, to brace up for future challenges when given commands. Paul Abel reports.
The FOC and the Commandant Naval War College Nigeria challenged the 20 graduates from various branches of the Nigerian Navy to bring to bear knowledge acquired during the 3 weeks course, which focused on the rudiments of command, leadership and management for commanders and lieutenant commanders, as this will help these operational level commanders to tackle numerous security challenges in Nigeria.
The numerous security challenges facing the country today, ranging from criminal to insurgent activities, has required the Nigerian Navy and the Armed Forces of Nigeria to up the ante in training, and the college has been living up to its billing.
You cannot be a good commander if you don't possess the attitude or the character of moral courage, physical courage, and integrity. Please know that whatever resources are meant given to you to take charge is a burden that you must discharge sincerely, honestly, and with utmost level of integrity.
The graduates promise not to disappoint the nation and the Nigerian Navy.
I also thank the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala, Admiralty Medal, for nominating and providing us with the resources and enabling environment to attend this course.
Part of the course highlights for the selected successful officers include 46 lecture and syndicate sessions to equip them for command responsibility. In Calabar, Paul Abel, Nta News.
The bid by members of an international drug syndicate that operates between Brazil, Ethiopia and Nigeria to smuggle into Lagos a total of 845 wraps of cocaine has been thwarted by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja. Salwa Khalil Ibrahim has details of this and other NDLEA activities during the week.
The drug consignment worth 4,492,000,000 naira were recovered from 2 toilets of an aircraft from Addis Ababa to Lagos on Tuesday, 29th October 2024. No fewer than 30 suspects have so far been grilled in connection with the seizure. In the same vein, attempt by some drug trafficking syndicates to export large amount of cocaine cannabis and tramadol concealed in body cream containers, and pieces of artwork to Australia, United Arab Emirates and United Kingdom through some courier companies in Lagos were also blocked by NDLEA on Monday, 28th October 2024. In the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, a suspect was arrested with 147,000 pills of tramadol concealed in black nylon bags containing plumbing materials along Kwali-Gwagwalada-Abuja Expressway on his way from Onitsha, Anambra State on Saturday, 2nd November.
And Aerospace Technology Abiodun Akinlade have visited the accident site of the Sikorsky SK-76 helicopter to oversee the progress of the recovery and investigation. The helicopter, operated by East Wind Aviation, ditched off the coast of Bonny Finima on October 24th with 8 people on board. Since the accident, the DGNSIB, with support from local international partners, has coordinated a search and recovery mission to locate the wreckage and examine the circumstances of this tragic event. Both officials reaffirmed government's commitment to a transparent and thorough inquiry into the accidents to improve transport safety in Nigeria. Chief Magistrates Court in Wuse, Zone 2, Abuja, has sentenced Professor Jide Josiah Jesus to 6 months in prison for impersonation during the 2019 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. A statement by JAM's Head of Public Affairs, Fabian Benjamin, says Professor Jesus was apprehended by officials of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board while monitoring the 2019 UTME at Bricks Academy in Abuja. Jesus had presented himself to JAM examination officials as a representative of a non-governmental organization, claiming he was there to oversee the examination. However, his deception was uncovered when he was questioned by the leader of the monitoring team in the examination hall, who asked him to clarify his purpose. Unable to substantiate his claims, Jesus was arrested and handed over to security personnel for further investigation. During interrogation, he confessed he was not affiliated to any NGO and was actually in the examination hall to assist his daughter in taking the 2019 UTME. Chief Magistrate Justice for Lashade Oyekan found Jesus guilty of a 1-count charge of impersonation and sentenced him to 6 months in prison with an option of 100,000 naira fine. Nigeria should take the path of neutrality in the geopolitical competition for the soul of Africa between the West and Russia. Jideofor Adibe, a professor of political science and international relations, gave the advice during the 46th inaugural lecture series of the Nasarawa State University KEFI. Ngusie Pevir has details.
The audience in this hall was enthralled by erudition by Jideofor Adibe, the 46th inaugural lecturer of Nasarawa State University KEFI, affirming his chair as a professor of political science and international relations. Adibe posits that Russia's newfound love for Nigeria, nay Africa, should be handled with caution, as it offers both threats and opportunities.
Opportunities offers us the competition between the two powers, what we call the Truman Doctrine. We should not try to make it a double dependency, depend on this country and depend on the other country, but to creatively be able to know how we can maximize what comes to us from the competition between the two powers.
Vice-Chancellor Nasarawa State University KEFI, Professor Sadatu Hassan Liman, in a message encourages more research outputs from the academics so that government and relevant agencies will implement the recommendations for a better society.
And the tradition is going to be encouraged by our vice chancellor. Any professor that is willing, even next week, the management is willing to sponsor it.
I didn't expect anything less. It was such a robust one. And those who know him enough know that they wouldn't have expected anything less.
This lecture has opened a new horizon in international relations.
The topic of the lecture is, what does Russia really want from Africa? From KEFI, Ngusie PV, Nta News.
The Center for Journalism